tripping when I saw you. My brother smell like marijuana. I asked you if it's not a...
Hey everybody, welcome back. I just scared Elvi because I'm too close to the microphone.
Too loud.
Welcome back to Two Please English. I'm your host, Reggie, and my lovely co-host, Miss
Elvi.
Nicely done. Guys, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You guys have been asking, hey, where are you guys? When are you going to put some more out there? When are you going to give us some more content? We're fiending. We're hungry. Well, here we are.
We're back.
We're back. It's been a long while. We've actually had birthdays together. We were down in Tainan and get the best food, best people.
Yeah.
And Elvi.
Yes.
How'd you like your birthday celebration?
Well, it's great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are on, obviously you're on IG, but you got to see some of Elvi's, you got to see Elvi's outfit. She was outside. She was twerking and stuff.
I was not twerking.
Yeah, you wasn't twerking?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, you were. Like, come on now. I liked it because you were twerking. And I see you almost every day. Ellie was out there twerking. She didn't twerk, but she twerked a little bit.
Like, it was a little bit.
Don't get it twisted. Like, she wasn't out here like, it wasn't hot girl summer.
Nah.
But she gave us a little twerk. She
it was a Rihanna Super Bowl tribute.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair. I like it. She had to twerk a little bit because she got that thing. If you don't know what that thing is, we'll
that neck.
You gotta go to our Patreon. We should start our Patreon.
Yeah, we should. Because
there are a lot of things that I can't talk about in here.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
But today, guys, just welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for riding with us. We really appreciate it.
Yep.
And we want to get right into it. So we're going to be talking about mid, middy, and valid, and trash. These are ways to rank products, people. Some people rank people as trash or mid or valid. But before we get to that, most people, if you're a basketball fan, if someone says, "Oh, he's got a nice middy," meaning he has a nice mid-range game, that's anything inside the 3-point shot, right? It's still 2 points, but it just looks so silky and so smooth, and they don't really miss. Players like that: Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeMar DeRozan. The list goes on and on. It's a Kawhi Leonard. Like, these guys have a mid-range. Steph Curry. How can I forget that guy?
Yeah, Steph Curry.
They have a mid-range game that's so smooth, and they're usually going to make it. They're probably 50% from there. That's what we call mid or middy. Now, let's bring it back outside of the arena of basketball and sports and stuff. And let's look at it in real time. Mid. Now, there's another thing that we can't talk about on here, that we rank it as mid, as trash, or as that za. I will leave it at that. I won't talk anymore. But if you know, you know. And I can see Elvi has no idea what I'm talking about.
No idea. I was just thinking you were still very close to the mic.
Oh.
You're hurting my ears.
Sorry, Elvi. Is this good enough?
So we can still hear you. It's good.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, she doesn't know what I'm talking about, but the folks out there who know, you know, it's usually green or purple. That's all I'll say.
Eggplant.
It's a plant. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I don't know about an egg, but yeah, sure. But mid just means, let's just get to it. Mid really just means it's just regular. It's basic. Like my name, Reggie is another. This is really weird, but Reggie is just regular. It's so for example, if someone say, "Oh, it's just Reggie," that means it's regular, not Reginald as in my name. I am Reggie though, in both senses of the word. Yeah. You got me?
Kind of.
Kind of? All right, let's back up. So mid and Reggie just means it's average. Mid is like medium. It's all right.
Yeah.
Reggie is like regular. It's just average. Reggie. Okay. That movie that we saw, what movie did we see that I can't think of the movie, but you have to figure out who murdered who, and it's the one guy who's the detective. Closed Knives, Knives Out.
Knives Out.
Now that movie isn't mid, it isn't trash, it is valid. And valid is the utmost, right? If you're going to rank the system, it's the utmost. So for example, those earrings that you're wearing right now, Elvi has some really nice earrings.
My
they are
birthday
valid.
gift. Shout out to Skylar, even though
Shout out
she's not
Skylar.
probably not listening.
Yeah, shout out Skylar. Those earrings are valid for sure.
Thanks.
My socks that I'm wearing, sorry.
Trash.
My socks are wearing, damn. I didn't even get to say it myself. She just jumped right in. Those socks that you're wearing are trash. I want you to know that.
You already know.
Damn, that's cold-blooded. I dare not call anything on you trash.
Really?
No.
Sometimes you call me trash.
Yeah, something you're doing is trash usually.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not you. You're not trash.
Okay.
Just something you're doing is trash.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah. Like, one thing that Elvi does that is trash is she is super clumsy.
No,
Not super. I can't say that. She's not super clumsy, but she is a little bit clumsy, which you wouldn't really know because she's always has this cool demeanor. But I see her almost every day, so I know she's a little bit clumsy.
No, I'm not. No.
Bruh. Get out of here. I always think, when I think of ice cream in this country, and I think about something that is mid, ice cream that is mid. Like, I think ice cream in Taiwan is mid. It's not exactly trash, but it's mid.
In terms of the brands and stuff, yeah, or the flavors, yeah.
I think in terms of brands, and I'm probably just spoiled here, right? I do come from America, and so I'm like, there's not that many brands of ice cream here. Whereas in America, there's like 20 and only 2 companies own all of them.
A whole aisle full of ice cream.
And 2 companies own all the ice cream.
Yeah. You thought it was from another brand? No, sorry.
No, meanwhile. But I will say the ice cream here is mid. Especially that there's one ice cream, you can get it for like 180 NT. For people who are listening who don't live in Taiwan, 180 NT is not very expensive. It's probably what, $3, $4 or $5, something like that. So it's not expensive, but you get like
$6. Sorry,
$6. Okay,
yeah.
All right, but it's not a lot. I mean, it's not a lot of money, and you get this big thing of ice cream. And when you see this ice cream, you're like, man, that ice cream looks trash. But when you actually get it, it's actually all right. It's mid. It's middy. It's all right. Now I'll tell you what is valid. So we're going back to that word valid. Valid meaning, boom. What does valid mean? Do you remember?
Very good.
Very good. I am 6. Look at my thumbs.
That's why you learn when you were a kid.
No, exactly.
Very good. Good job.
Follow me.
Right. But the one valid ice cream that's here, it's not a Taiwanese brand, but it's still valid as hell. Ben and Jerry's. They've got some really delicious things here. Elvi is a fan of the pistachio, which is not Ben and Jerry's. Is what is that?
No, it's not pistachio. It's macadamia nuts.
Oh yeah, macadamia nuts. It's mid. It's not trash.
It's not mid.
For her, it's valid.
It's valid for a lot of people, not just me.
Okay, well, for between you and I, it's valid for you, and it's just mid for me. It's not the worst. It's not trash.
Of course, it's not trash.
Yeah, it's definitely not trash, but it's mid.
It's valid.
It's in between mid and trash. All right. So let's recap right quick before we go on to our next thing. When something is trash, it is the bottom of the barrel. It has no value. Well, maybe it has some value to somebody, but it's almost universally has no value. Or it could be subjective, and it could be your own idea of what you like. When something is mid or middy, that means it's just average. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just in the middle somewhere. And then when something is valid means like, oh, this is nice. I once saw this is how you know things are subjective. So if you don't know what subjective means, that's based on your own idea, what you feel, your preferences. And I once saw this guy on Instagram. Do you ever see those Instagrams where they talk to people and ask them like weird like questions, like what's your body count? You ever see those Instagrams?
Probably.
I always find that really weird. Like I'm like, yo, you just getting out here telling your body count? Like it's nobody's business, and maybe you should just lie if you. I don't know. I don't think there's a reason to ask that.
Yeah.
But one of those questions that I saw on this is this guy asked a woman if she thought that she was like hot. rated herself 1 to 10. She rated herself a 10, which I can understand why. If you are a person, you're confident in yourself, you know in your mind you're probably not a 10, but you are confident.
You have to say that.
And you got to say that. Everybody, yo, I'm a 10. I would never say that I'm a 10 because I know better. But I understand people who do, right? So they asked 2 guys. One guy said, nah, man, she mid.
Wow.
And then one guy said, no, she valid. Okay. And that to me was like, it's subjective. It's all about what you think is good or average or not, right? They didn't call it trash, but it's also kind of weird to call another human being trash.
Yeah.
Especially if you're just going on appearance. Like, why would you call somebody's looks trash? I mean, my socks are trash, but, you know, look at them.
I don't want to.
No, go. You want to smell them?
No.
You don't want to?
No.
Why are you looking in the sky? Like, you don't want to make eye contact with my socks?
No.
I mean,
trash.
damn, it's cold. Trash. That's trash. Anyway, have you ever, what is something in your life that you think that everybody likes, that they think it's valid, but you think it's trash?
Oh, I think it's trash?
Or mid?
K-pop, sorry.
K-pop can be mid.
BTS.
You don't like Sugar?
No, I don't. I shouldn't say they're trash. I don't think they're trash.
Right. They mid?
Maybe. I mean, I understand why some people think they're valid, but me personally, no.
Yeah. Do you think we're out of the, well, you're younger than me, but do you think we're just out of the age range of people who would like K-pop?
No.
Because I used to like some groups. Like
even when I was little, I didn't like K-pop.
Dang, K-pop was that when you were little? Dang.
Yeah.
You young as hell.
No, so I did like some Japanese singers, but like those boy bands or girl bands are just never my thing. Probably more girl bands. Like I like Blackpink more than BTS.
Oh, did you ever listen to 21? To
anyone, yeah, of course.
Do you like them?
I don't like them. I like the song.
Yeah, okay, that's what I mean. Do you like their songs?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think their songs are pretty cool. My person that I thought was like hella valid, super valid, was Rain. Excuse me. Do you know Rain?
Oh, Rain.
Rainism.
Oh my gosh.
That was the song though. It was fire. And you know who else I like?
No.
Big Bang.
Trash ass. Oh yeah, trash ass band.
Are you calling Big Bang trash?
No, I'm just like
Taeyong top. Come on now.
I'm just trying to not like trashing out people, but I just don't like K-pop. I don't like I
don't really like K-pop now, but I kind of liked it. Like some songs, I'm not gonna be like I bought all of Rain's albums. Like I would never do that. It's to me is just an album from a K-pop star, in my opinion, is usually just mid. Nah, it's probably trash. I don't know. Sorry, K-pop lovers out there. We
sorry.
But yeah, there's I like Blackpink, Brown Eyed Girl, Dynamic Duo. They're a rap group. You don't know them.
I don't know them.
But they're not. They're actually good. They're not mid. They're not trash. They're really good.
Okay, they're valid.
They're valid. Absolutely. Hey, give me some. They valid. You valid.
242.
242. That's the time. 242. Me and you. April 4th and 2nd.
Yay.
Let's go. So I want to ask you a question, and I want to put you on the spot a little bit.
Oh no.
Because I feel like you don't think this person is valid. I think you think he's middy.
Okay. Who?
Are you ready? Kang the Conqueror.
Oh, I think he's valid. I don't think he's mid.
Okay, but not what's my man's name? Jonathan
Idris
Majors.
Elba. Oh,
no,
yeah,
Jonathan Major. Not himself, but actual Kang.
Okay.
Actual Kang the Conqueror. If you don't know who Kang the Conqueror is, if you haven't seen Ant-Man, or you don't watch Marvel movies, he's just a time traveler that's like cool as you know what.
I think he's valid because he's powerful.
Yeah, and he's from like the 33rd century.
That I don't know. I just, I'm not a nerd.
You are probably a nerd about some things, but not this.
No.
Okay, let's look at the definition of nerd now.
Okay.
Like back in the day, and probably when you were young as well, you are a little wee one. But back
a little what?
A little wee one. She's a little wee one. I don't know why I said little wee, because wee implies that it's little.
Yeah.
She's a wee one. But now it sounds like you're the one that pees on yourself. I don't think that's cool either. Okay. Anyway, I don't even know what I was going to say now.
You said when I was little.
Yeah, I have no idea what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought, guys. That's usually how I know what I was going to say. So, no, I have no idea what I was going to say, guys. I'm sorry. I just lost it because I was thinking about little and we, the wee woman.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, though. So she, off the top, she thinks that Kang the Conqueror is valid. She also thinks that Jonathan Majors is valid. She also thinks that I'm valid sometimes. Dang. She looked at me with these eyes that said, I don't want to like out you, but you're not valid. You're mid at best. On your best day, you're mid. That's
with
cold.
Trash ass socks.
Dang, she cooking. Guys, you have no idea. So I'm going to teach you a new word, and we'll probably go into this another day. But I'm going to teach you a new word. But if you're getting cooked, that means that your friends are talking about you so badly. It's funny. Don't get me wrong. It's usually funny, but sometimes you get cooked, and it's just your friends are just throwing all the things at you, right? My socks are trash. My edge up is to the back of my head. My beard is scraggly. Cooking. So cooking is just your friends making fun of you. Or your loved ones, as the person sitting next to me who thought she was...
Your loved ones.
Even my brother cooks me.
Yeah.
I have 2 students that cook me. We teamed up. Yeah, you remember that. Mm-hmm. Her and my brother teamed up, and they were cooking me at the same time because all the things that I've done with my brother since he was born, at least, she now sees them. And he's like, does he do this? Does he do that? Does he do it? And I'm like, hey, wait, what? You remember these things? He's like, oh, yeah, he does. I'm like, oh, my God. That's what happens when I think that situation was trash. It wasn't even mid. It wasn't.
Trash for you. Valid for us.
Dang. That's cold. That's cold-blooded. So, Elvi, since you out here like this and you're going to cook me, I want to say something real quickly. I want to look at this real quickly. Have you ever been catfished?
I guess so, but not to a point where I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this guy, and then he's not real. Like, no, but I definitely like caught, I guess, one catfish. I actually talked to the person, but the rest of them I just like didn't even talk or respond.
So was that catfish person that pseudo kind of catfished you? Were they mid or valid in real life?
They're trash in real life.
Dang.
Well, but the photos were valid.
So the photos were valid.
Yeah.
But
that's why I kept talking to him, because I wanted to see his true color. So I kept saying, like, take a photo now and put your hand on your forehead, right hand on your forehead, or like put a fork on your forehead or something.
Wow. The
just
things
to prove that he's real.
Do to be with women. Put a hand on
but
your forehead. But
he didn't, because he was not real.
Even if I was real, I probably wouldn't do that.
Yeah, because I knew he was not real. So I just wanted to, like, kind of get him to reveal himself.
Did he ask you the same thing?
No, of course not, because I'm real.
How does he know?
Well, he just needs to believe that. If he doesn't, then, that's his problem.
What if he said the same thing to you? What would you say?
I'll say, okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Wow. That was
there's tons of like good looking men out there. I don't have to just,
yeah, that
stick
is
with
true.
one person
that is true.
If he's not being nice to me.
Yeah. I mean, it was just never mind. So I want to ask this though. Have you ever been, let's say for example, have you ever been like reverse catfish? Where you see a guy and you're like, mid, and then you see him in person, you're like, oh, actually you're valid. You ever had that happen? Or let me give you another scenario. Okay. Or you've known this person for a while, and they're coming onto you. They're letting you know they like you. And you didn't really see them like that at first, and then like you just thought they were mid, and then one day you were like, actually, nah, they valid. You ever had that happen? Either of those situations?
Not that I can recall. I would say like some friends that I have.
Okay.
Because like we grew up kind of together, so
Right.
like when we were little, you wouldn't think that person is attractive or good looking.
Right.
And then as you grow older, and then you both change, and then you start to think, oh, okay, actually, I think you're good looking. Like you have your charm, but it's not to a point where I'll be like, oh my gosh, he's sexy or she's sexy. I want to be like, no, I can't be like in a romantic relationship with a friend. I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand that. But if it was just like dates and stuff like that, like Tinder or whatever people use these days, if it was like that, like I've definitely, it's happened to me, and it's happened, how can I say it? It's happened in both situations for me where I see someone on an app and I'm like, oh, they kind of cute, they mid, and then you see them in person, you're like, why aren't you taking these pictures of how you actually look? This is weird. No, it wasn't you. You were how you look. Actually, this is actually how you look. Sorry, that I didn't know.
You
One
said I
thing
look better in person.
That one thing that is, I never said that. No,
yes,
I probably did. That one thing. I'll just give her.
Bye.
Shit. I was just giving her shit, guys.
Bye.
The one thing that wasn't apparent in your photos was that thing was thangin'.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, I will say you were like definitely one of those people that I was like, oh, you actually look better in person.
Yeah, too late. You said you never
should
said
probably
that.
take better pictures.
Right. Trash ass.
There she goes. I'm trash.
Yes,
She's
you are.
valid. One thing I was gonna say is I've definitely had, I don't know if they thought that I was valid, but I've definitely had people say, you're actually taller than I thought you were in your pictures. I've had at least 2 or 3 people say that. It's like, I thought you were short. And I was like, why did you think that? And then they were like, oh, because like the way you were sitting, you weren't really like standing up in any of the photos. So I just assumed you were short. And I was like, oh. Also, I've had someone say you look like a goofy in your pictures. But then I met you in real life and you're actually not a goofy.
That's because they don't know you yet.
Yeah. So let me explain a goofy. A goofy is like a lame. Not just goofy. So if someone says, this is a new thing, we'll get to this another time, goofies. Okay. But a quick thing is, a lame and a goofy is the same thing. Not goofy as in you're clumsy or you're funny or like you're jokey, not like that. As a person who is either an F-boy, a fuckboy, or a lame, that's a goofy. Learn something new.
Thanks, teacher.
You're welcome. I got some quick hitters for you though. You ready? Let's get to this middy action. Now I want you to tell me, I'm going to give you a few categories. And I want you to tell me if they're trash, mid, valid.
Okay.
Check it. McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Valid.
I think a lot of people think that at least they're chicken nuggets. McDonald's in general. What about McDonald's in general? Valid? You think it's valid?
Well, yeah, I think so.
I think it's valid, but a lot of people pretend like they don't think it's valid and they like say, oh, it's trash, it's so unhealthy, but at 3:00 in the morning, what you getting? McDonald's. On a day that you were hungover, what you get? McDonald's. So
in Taiwan it depends.
yeah, I'm sure in Taiwan it depends, but a lot of the people I know getting them nuggets after that hangover. What about this? You remember the people living here in Taiwan? I don't know if you remember the chicken nuggets that were like the spicy joints, the spicy nuggets. Oh my God.
It's so good.
Those were beyond valid. I don't know what is beyond valid. Maybe God mode? God mode
Divine.
is divine. If McDonald's was smart, they would bring those back.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay. I've got another one. Uber Eats.
Oh, Uber Eats.
Is it valid, trash, or middy?
Valid, I think.
I'm in between.
Okay.
Let me explain why.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to the prices, but when I go to the store now and I order on Uber Eats, sometimes it's 100 to 150, 200 NT difference of the prices. And I think that's trash.
Well, that's the same on any kinds of platform, so.
It's like that everywhere because of inflation.
Yeah. Well, inflation and whatever, there are a lot of things that's involved.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'll say Uber Eats is valid because if there's a problem, they give you refund.
Okay.
Real fast.
That's true. And that thing, I would say, yes, that is true. In that instance. All right. Beyonce, before the Beyonce album, and I'm talking about the one, not the Rerun the Girls, not that. I'm talking about the one with Jesus Christ, no, not that one.
That one.
I'm not talking about that one. I'm saying before the album
say
where
my
it was.
Name, say my name.
Please, somebody.
I mean, I'm going to
Drunken
see it.
Love, before Drunken Love and all that stuff, right?
We'll be all night.
I kind of like your voice. Just go ahead and sing. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry.
Elvitravelbag.
What?
Elvitravelbag.
Okay, keep talking.
So anyway, what I was going to say is this. Before that particular album, mid, trash, valid.
I'll say valid because Beyonce is Beyonce. So.
Ill.
Not ill. You're ill.
Ill.
You're ill.
We're both ill together.
No, not really.
Yeah, we're ill together.
No.
I say ill.
Okay. I say
Beyonce
valid.
after Drunken Love. Valid? Mid? Or
of
trash?
course valid. It's Beyonce. I always say
not because
valid.
it's Beyonce.
It's Beyonce for me.
Oh, it's the Beyonce for me.
Yeah, it's the Beyonce for me.
Nah, I'm going to say she was... I hate to say this. I know the Beehive is going to come for me.
Yeah.
They are. Mm-hmm. But I would like to say that... I'm just going to say it. I think that men probably like Beyonce after like Drunken Love more. Like straight men. I know like my gay homies love Beyonce. But straight men, that's when I started listening like, oh, Beyonce's got some heat. She's got some fire. She's great. But I ain't got time for it. You gotta put a foot ring on it. If you love me, then you should appear. What? Beyonce? No.
Well, no, yes.
That's not my... And when at that time too, as a young man in his heyday, but at that time though, like those Beyonce Crazy in Love, I only really liked them because Jay-Z was on them.
Okay.
Yeah, but Beyonce now after that album, absolute valid. I agree. Jay-Z, okay. Valid, trash, mid.
Jay-Z,
you heard what I said.
Valid.
Are you just saying that because you know I'm a Jay-Z super stan?
Yeah, I just want to skip this whole thing of like debating and stuff. No, like I think he's valid because of the things that he's done.
Oh, okay.
Also,
okay.
like his lyrics and stuff. But because what you told me. Because of what you told me.
Oh, okay. You don't want to debate no more? We weren't really debating. I was just like...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't really debating.
I know, but Jay-Z is Jay-Z. Just like Beyonce is Beyonce. No cap.
All right, guys. So I just want to say real quickly, I really thank you guys for listening to us. We wanted to get that one really, that quick one out of the way. We've got some more in store for you for in the following weeks. Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for hanging with us. And we really appreciate it. Elvi, you want to send the people off?
Thank you for listening. Don't forget to rate 5 stars or 100 stars. And don't forget to comment down below. And love you.
Peace.